You're looking at the best young player of this World Cup. Now, going into the Brazil versus Morocco game, you're probably going to ask me, who do you think is the most important player for this Brazil team? You probably look to the main players, Neymar, Paqueta, Rafinha, Vinicius Jr. But I think the standout player for this Brazil team is going to be Endrick. And I'm going to tell you why. And it's all because of Igor Thiago. Do you guys remember in the 2022 World Cup, Argentina were constantly starting Lautaro Martinez, and he was having stinker after stinker. And Scaloni knew that this couldn't continue. See, this is a manager that adapts, that knows when something doesn't work, you need to change it. So he made a change and said, look, we're going to start Julian Alvarez. And look, we all know the story of what happened after that. There was a stat that came out as well that Alvarez scored at almost double Messi's rate at the World Cup. Like, bro. Of course, as they should, everyone was talking about Lionel Messi that World Cup, but Julian Alvarez was one of the key changes that allowed Argentina to get to the final. And I think this will be the same case for Endrick. And look, I just honestly don't see it with Igor Thiago. Maybe if he was on the bench, but he doesn't provide the same fluidity of football that this Brazil team needs. But look, it's all up to Ancelotti if he starts Endrick in this World Cup. But I feel like as soon as he starts Endrick, everybody's going to realise how much better he's suited to this Brazil team than Igor Thiago.